Hello and welcome to the channel. That's the Eradicator, and today we have another video, and this video every 2 weeks is as we do every 2 weeks, well, it's going to talk about the latest developments when it comes to Star Citizen and its roadmap. We have a small roadmap roundup, not very consistent, not very consistent, but not a lot of substance, I would say. It's not a very big roadmap on roadmap roundup, unfortunately, but well, it is what it is, right? So we are going to be starting with the writings on the wall. What has been going on with the ships? Because so far, we talked about the patch notes. Right now we are the J patch. By the way, we'll talk about the patch notes later for the Evo Caddy builds. But there hasn't been any news when it comes to the ships. The whole A is still not available for the to the Evo Caddies, unfortunately, and the Scorpius is also missing in action as well. And so, for Star Citizen 3.17, the whole A is now committed. That means that they are going to be trying their best to be bringing the whole A to eventually the tester. Is it going to go straight to PTU, or are the Evo Caddies going to get it? That is something that, unfortunately, we don't really know as of now, because it can take, maybe there can be some delays, maybe they want to focus on other things, right? But the Scorpius, however, is not going to be coming with Star Citizen 3.17. It will be released in a 3.17.x patch. That is not a surprise. The writing were on the wall and they have been visible millions of kilometers away. There's something that I've been saying for months, guys. I really believe that the Scorpius will come for Invictus Launch Fleet Week, which is this kind of event / sales that they have in May, and they always display combat ships. And since the Scorpius is a combat ship, it is the X-Wing of Star Citizen. It makes total sense that they're going to be waiting for that event to release the Scorpius. It will be also a relief for owners of the Scorpius, right? That is pretty much it for the release view, but they also added a tool in the progress tracker, which is a checkpoint skip point tool here, which is the creation of an editor tool as part of the subsumption visualizer, which allows the creation of files defining setups for specific checkpoints, such as spawn entities, their position and loadout. This is being added for Squadron 42 feature team schedule. That is not really going to be concerning us, the player, more of the creation of some kind of tools, I believe, for developers themselves. So, what is going on? Why don't we have Star Citizen Alpha 3.17 in the PTU? It is still in Evo Caddy. Well, I'm afraid that I've got some bad news, or at least these are rumors, so take these with a pinch of salt, of course. But apparently, according to Evo Caddies, who are revealing information about what is going on, it does appear that the current build is not very stable, with NPCs regularly not spawning. Sometimes ships don't even spawn. They have a lot of crashes. So that's not really a release candidate, unfortunately. And looks like we're gonna see the PTU in Evo Caddy for still quite a while, until the devs can get to release a stable version. At this point, it's even possible that we're not going to be getting the PTU this week. This is something that we have to get ready eventually. We're going to talk about the known issues, because there are quite a few known issues. For example, some of them are really game-breaking here. All doorways in Horizon can kill players if repeatedly walked through, so that is not a very good prospect, as you can see. The equipment can disappear when trying to equip it, and it will be lost permanently. Large hangars are missing collisions, so that is also not so great, right? The sell page at live fire weapons does not update properly too, and all of the other bugs are unfortunately bugs that were from different patches, or from even different cycles, like this one, for example. Cave interiors on planets with breathable atmospheres do not have an atmosphere that will cause players to die from suffocation, right? And these kind of things. The underwater river fog effect is missing. This is something that I don't understand. Why should there be a fog effect underwater? There's no fog underwater. There are lots of particles. Maybe the water can be not clear, but it's not really a fog, right? This one here. Ships can explode after players exit them. We've seen a lot of such occurrences in the Clip of the Day channel. It looks like it's still happening. Players can respond with their loadout pre-death and the medical gun equipped at the same time. This bug came back, was supposed to have been fixed in the previous patch. It is back. The player sees an infinite black screen upon death. Now, they also have some updates here. Ship thruster boost adjustments. So ship boosters will now contribute to rotation speed. Afterburner capacitor now only drains when thrusting and now drains with scaling rotational thrust as well as linear. The balance has been adjusted as a result and will be iterated on as we receive feedback and more data. So now, because boosters was pretty much about going straight forward, but now it's also going to allow ships to rotate faster. I like this, especially if you have like a sluggish ship that does not rotate very well. Using the booster is going to be quite a pretty good help. And if you have a small ship, you're gonna have to be careful using the booster because you're gonna put a lot of G's on your body, and it's probably going to be contributing to redding out a little more. Fixing issues here. So they fixed an issue causing players to get unintended 30k errors. All 30k errors are unintended, I think. So I don't know why they said unintended. They fixed a streaming issue that could cause duplicate elevators at UGF. Again, it seems like these underground facilities have a lot of duplicate elevators. Last time I played Star Citizen, I had this. Again, I had to switch servers, right? They fixed an issue causing players to incorrectly die before entering a down state. Yeah, that's also happening in 3.16 as well. They fixed an issue causing MFDs in multiple ships and ground vehicles to be overlapped by inner thought prompts. Vehicle turret or pilot seat and dashboards should no longer be missing inner thought prompts. The Aegis ship annunciator panel should no longer appear blank. They fixed an issue causing smoke to always come out of the 400 thrusters. Players should no longer get blurry effect while their head is above water. Maybe the water is toxic, I don't know. And weapons should now rest correctly and no longer clip through walls and surfaces when players push against them. Oh no, that's how we could see if NPCs were stuck behind spawn closets in the bunkers. They fixed 1 client crash and 3 server crashes. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below to get a chance to win a hull A or a hull C. The hull C comes with LTI. Do you think we're gonna have 3.17 PTU this week? I actually start to think that it's going to get delayed a little bit more. So I'm getting a bit more pessimistic. It's the last chance to get to win those ships. So there it goes, right? All you have to do is to subscribe to the channel and answer the question. Make sure you're in public settings too. Also, if you want to support the channel extra more via Patreon or the YouTube Join membership program, you'll have access to exclusive videos as well as my Discord channel where we have another giveaway thanks to Dr. Farbin. It's a hull B. Thank you so much, Dr. Farbin. Thank you so much to also the DJ Dunn, Geek Gamer, and Eric Oln. It's the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later. A huge shout out to everyone who's been helping me out on Patreon and via the YouTube Join membership program. Creating content on YouTube involves continuous circles of ups and downs, and it is when we are the lower parts of the curve that your help really motivates me to keep on going. Your contribution really does make a difference, which is why in return I try to give back by offering backers access to my private Discord channel, automatic access to exclusive giveaways, or answering your questions during the show. You can help me out with as little as $1 a month, and any help is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching again. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later.